Today I want to show you how to create workouts that are time-based. So this is going to be especially important for those people who live very busy lives where they're full-time students, young parents who are struggling between work and home life, how to make sure that you're staying consistent. Consistency is the key, so it trumps everything else. You could perform 30-minute workouts most days of the week and have amazing results, better than if you performed 90-minute workouts, which are perfectly written and designed, but did those inconsistently. So today I'll show you how to create those workouts. All right, so for today's time-based workout, we're gonna start with a 10-minute warm-up. We're gonna move continuously for 10 minutes for quality. This is not something you're supposed to come hot out of the gate and push the pace. You wanna move through each one of these movements with intention. The first one will be a bike for 2 minutes. The second one is going to be 10 body weight squats. And the third one is going to be a sumo stance walkout with a push-up. Next movement in our warm-up is going to be 10 body weight squats. We're going to just send our butts down and back. We can counterbalance with our arms coming out and up. And rise to the top, squeezing your glutes, coming back. Big thing you want to think about is keeping the knees neutral so they're going out to the side. So you should be able to see your big toe in the bottom of this. If you can't see your big toe, it means your knees are collapsing in or going valgus. So 10 of those. And the last movement in our warm-up is going to be 5 sumo stance walkouts with a push-up. So we're going to assume a very wide stance, or as wide as is comfortable for you. Toes slightly angled out. You're going to come down, find the floor. Walk your hands out. You should end up on your toes. Perform a push-up. Walk your hands all the way back, getting a good stretch in your hamstrings. Standing up. Back down. Walking out. And walking your hands back up. And completing 5 of those. And for today's time-based workout, we're going to put a time cap on it. So this work segment should be 15 minutes at the most. We're going to shoot to complete 5 rounds. We're going to do 10 meters in an overhead carry. We're going to stop. We're going to do 5 one-arm thrusters, 5 one-arm Russian kettlebell swings, switch arms, repeat that, rest 1 minute. 5 rounds is the goal, but again, time cap of 15 minutes. The first movement in today's workout is going to be our overhead hold. So I'm going to just talk about how to get the kettlebell from the floor overhead safely. So we're going to want to start in a good tripod stance, so creating a triangle between the kettlebell and our feet. We're going to angle the kettlebell towards us, so that when we go to hike it, it's going to naturally swing right up kind of by our butt. So you're going to bring your thumb to your butt a little bit. We're going to come up and clean it. So you're going to finish on your shoulders, and then we can press overhead. So it'll look like, and now you're overhead. Once you're here, you want to settle your legs under your feet under your hips, driving, so this elbow should be straight. It shouldn't be bent. It should be locked out, bracing through our core and keeping our ribs down. So you don't want to be creating a banana. You want to be nice and tight here, and then you would walk 10 meters. Okay, today's second movement in our time-based workout is going to be a single arm thruster. So I'm going to just explain how to get it overhead again. Tripod stance here, hiking the kettlebell through our legs. That would be the clean. Press it overhead. And now we're going to start our thruster. So we're going to go down into a squat. And then as we come up, once our hips fully extend, that's when you want to start pressing. So 1, 2, 3. Common faults that we're going to see are the knees are collapsing in. So again, you should be on the bottom position. You should be able to look down and see your toes, so your knees aren't collapsing in, they're out. And the other common fault that we'll see is people begin to press with their arm before their hips are locked out. So that'll look like this. And you want to use the power of your hips to drive that kettlebell overhead. So the last movement in today's time-based workout is going to be our Russian kettlebell swing. So essentially this is going to be a hip hinge, and we're going to bring the kettlebell up to eye height. So you don't have to come any higher than your eyes. If you're not familiar with the hip hinge, you want to be able to make sure you're sending your hips down and back. And in this position, my back should be flat and my hamstrings should be loaded. And then what I'm doing is I'm snapping up and I'm extending my legs. So all the power is kind of the snap of the hips, and that is going to drive the kettlebell up where the kettlebell floats, comes back down, floats. So same as before, we're gonna start with this kettlebell tripod position, lean it back, we're gonna hike it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we always put the kettlebell back down in that same tripod. That's keeping our back flat and safe. So finishing here, coming back out when my back is flat. And to finish up today's time-based workout, we're gonna have 5 minutes of quality, flip-flopping between 2 movements, 10 reps each, dead bugs and bird dogs. So I'll demonstrate. We'll start with our dead bugs. So arms extended, shoulders off the floor, knees at 90 degrees. Opposite leg and opposite arm are going to be extended while you keep everything else still. You can hold here and try to reach long with this arm and this leg, the extended arm and extended leg. Bring it back up and switch, reaching long. That would be 1, 2, 10 reps there. Come over on all fours for bird dogs. Same thing. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reaching really long. Coming back under. Reaching really long. That's 1. That's 2. 10 reps each movement. Continuously move for the 5 minutes, and you're done. Well, I hope this workout is something that you're going to give a try, or at least this time-based style of workouts is something that you could benefit from and squeezing into your busy schedule. If you have any questions about any of the exercises I've shown here or how to use any of the equipment here at the YMCA, we have wellness coaches staffed on our floor during all hours of operation, so you could ask any one of them at any time, and I hope you have a great day.